Seven-year-old Freddie was a real problem in the school. This was the opinion of his principal. Whenever there was a noise, whenever there was any disturbance in the gym, Freddie was bound to be there or to have just walked away from the scene. One day, the principal saw Freddie walk out of the school grounds during the recess. That was forbidden. He went up to the tree and pinned a piece of paper on the tree. "Finally, I've caught you, Freddie," said the principal to himself. As soon as the bell rang for the end of the recess, the principal went up to the tree and picked up the paper. On it, Freddie had scribbled in a red marker, "Whoever reads this, know that God loves you, and so do I." Today we hear the hymn of Zechariah. In the tender compassion of our God, the dawn from on high shall break upon us. Jesus tells us to love one another as He loved us. The best way we can do that is to stay close to Jesus, watch His actions, and put them into practice. Jesus shows us the way. "I am the vine, abide in me." We cannot get closer to Jesus than to abide in Him. It is a close encounter of the life-giving kind. In a world of anger and violence, of high-speed digital media, in a world where human beings are replaced by machines, how would Jesus love in this world? How are we called to abide in His love? The best-known story in the Bible of abiding in love is the story of Ruth and Naomi. When Ruth is told that she can go back to her people, the Moabites, she answers Naomi, "Wherever you go, I shall go. I will stay with you. Your God will be my God too." We have all experienced fair weather friends. These were the friends who left the prodigal son in Luke's Gospel when the son had spent all his money. Love that is worth its salt is shown by a person who stays with a friend, especially when his friend is in dire needs. Love makes you stay even when the person in need tells you to leave, tells you that they can manage on their own. Abiding in love helps you to read the body language, the eyes, the tone of voice, the sagging shoulders, the sense of hopelessness. Love makes you stay even when you know that physically or financially you cannot help. You are there for support, for affirmation, for confirming your friend in their decision or life action. Love is very special when you keep vigil with a dying person. That final step can be frightening, and love helps you to hold the other's hand. They say true and lasting friendships and marriages work not because the people fall in love, but because they abide in that love. Have you had a strong, long, lasting relationship where you abided in the other? What made this friendship so special and enduring? Think of a time when you may have been a fair weather friend. Why do you think you walked away from this friendship?
Please join us in this prayer of love to the Holy Family for the 4th week of Advent. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, in you we contemplate the splendor of true love. To you we turn with trust. Holy Family of Nazareth, grant that our families too may be places of communion and prayer, authentic schools of the gospel, and small domestic churches. Holy Family of Nazareth, may families never again experience violence, rejection, and division. May all who have been hurt or scandalized find ready comfort and healing. Holy Family of Nazareth, make us once more mindful of the sacredness and inviolability of the family and its beauty in God's plan. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, graciously hear our prayer. Amen.